Alright, so this tutorial is going to show you how to add an image into your blog post that is a legal image, Creative Commons image, and how to attribute it to the author, which can be tricky to learn. So I have a couple of locations where I've found some Creative Commons images. This one from freephoto.com I got off of a Google search, and this one is one that I got off of Flickr CC. So I'm going to start with the Flickr image, and first I'm going to click into the image so that I can get to the image page. This is the information for the author, and I often will have kids write this down. Excuse the dog. Next, you need to copy the web address or URL for that site. Then you need to go back to your blog post. Oops, I forgot an important step. You have to download the image. So 3 pieces of information that I need. I need to know who the image belongs to, who the photographer or author is. I need to download the image, and I also need to have a link to the original image. If I click on Actions on Flickr, I can view all sizes. There are lots of different sizes here. I can choose whichever one I want. I like to choose the large size. Right click and save image as. I often save images to my desktop so that I can quickly access them. So I'm going to save this as Winter Image Woods. So it'll be a little bit different. And it's a JPEG, and I'm going to click Save. And you can see that it's downloading right now. Once it's downloaded, I can go back to my blog post, and this is where you insert media. So I'm going to add media, and from my computer, so I can select the files, and I call this Winter Image Woods, and open. It is downloading the image now. There we go. And oops. Let's go back. I'm going to go back to the gallery because my image is still there. So everything is still there. And there's a couple of things that I need to do. So right here, this link right now, if you look at it, says link URL. It says that it is linked currently to my blog. I want to link to the URL of the author. So that URL that I got off of Flickr. So I'm going to highlight it, right click, and paste. And now you can see that the link so when I click on the picture, it's not going to go just to the picture on my blog. It's actually going to go to the Flickr site where the author is from. And I am going to click, I want it to be medium. I'm going to click Insert into Post. And I really like where it is right now. You can really change this. I think this looks really great. You can click on it and change where it goes. So you can put it on the other side, or you can put it on this side. You could center it. You can undo if you don't like, oops, what you've done. There we go. So you can change your image around, move it around. I like it just the way it is, but the problem is I haven't attributed the author. In other words, I haven't said who took this picture, who's the author of this picture. So I'm going to come down now, and I usually say photo by, and if you come back, you can see that this is by B.L. Myers 2. So I'm going to come back, B.L. Myers 2. I like to double check it. For kids, I ask them to write it down. It's just a lot easier for them. M-I-E, just want to make sure I got that right. I did not. There we go. Photo by, I like to say photo on Flickr by MB Myers 2. Now, there is a link to the image, and this is enough. So I could stop right here. I can publish my post and call it a day. But I also like to link the image to the name of the author as well. So I'm going to highlight the name of the author. I'm going to click on the insert a link, and it says the URL. I already have it copied, so I'm going to paste, double check. I like to open in a new tab and then click add link. And now not only if they click on the image will they get to the original piece of work, but if they click on the name of the photographer, they will also get to that home page as well. So when you attribute to the author, this is what you're doing. I'm going to click here. This website looks a little bit different than Flickr, but the process is still the same. You need to right click and save the image and save it to a place where you'll be able to find it. You need to highlight. Here's the URL, so that's the same as the Flickr site. The only difference is there are no sizes that you can choose, so you just right click this and you don't get to choose a size. And you have to kind of search down, and if I look, here's the photographer, Ian Britton. So if I were going to use this one, then I would have Ian's name in here, and I would say photo by photo on freephoto.com by Ian Britton, and I would link back to this URL. The idea when you're attributing is that the person can get to the original piece of work and know where it came from.